for the chat. I forget that again. So we have literally got to make time over to Biggleswade because we're hopefully going to meet Lucas there. I haven't heard from him, but normally he meets me, and we did sort of agree we'd be meeting up today as usual at Biggleswade, and he'll probably have a load of wood for us. So yeah, we've got to make our shift over to there, but we're at a friend's house. Well, we have just been at a friend's house, so we've got to book it, haven't we, my fella?
Yeah.
So you get a little bit of look behind the scenes what van life is like when we're trying to kind of make tracks. So we're going to turn some lights off and head on out to the outdoors with some cars flying by. Yeah, right. Thankfully, oh, you can't really see 100% what I'm doing, but we're going to get there.
Go.
Yeah, go. There we go. The panel goes down. Always fun doing it one-handed. And then we just, I'm afraid that the light out here is not that good. Yeah, we've got the van keys, yep. So you can sort of have a look from Ethan's side. He's done his bit. I should have done Ethan's side, would have had better lighting. But yeah, just a quick little latch on there. That holds that down. And then open up the front. And in we go. And a bit of a drive. Here we've got Ellie and Sienna. Hi guys. We're just doing a little bit of van life moving. So excuse me as I try to set this up without covering up the camera too bad. There we go. That's good. That should be solid. Oh, the light went off. Yeah. Good evening, everybody. Yeah, I hope you're feeling well today, Ellie. All right. Yeah, that's it. Pop the inverter on. So Ethan's putting the inverter on, which helps charge the batteries from the engine. I say the batteries like the big lithiums for that run all the household stuff. And we've got a little bit of beeping from the van, and we're going to swing that around with the lights on. Off we go. So, going to need to do a U-turn. Always fun in the van to do a U-turn. We'll find a bit of road to do that in. Yeah, we had fun, Sienna. It was a good time. Me and Luke played a game called Hive, which I'm now severely addicted to and will need to get for myself. And then after a bit of food, we all sat down, me, Luke, Ethan and Luke's two kids. We all sat down and played a game called Talisman, which is one of my favourites actually for a little bit of fun. It's not a very cerebral game, it's just a bit of a laugh, but it's good fun. And it was nice to have it's like a proper big family time really, because there was obviously 3 kids and us 2 grown men playing a game together. Can't really grumble, have a good laugh like that. We have, I'm an Arsenal fan in, saying hi back. Good to have you in. A little bit of so I can see we've got some new people in, so do feel free to say hi in the chat, let me know who you are and where you're from. I am in the UK, I'm a van lifer, I've got my son with me. There will be a little bit of a drive, we're going to probably take about 15-20 minutes to get where we're going, and then we'll do the pack down, or pack up, or pack down I guess that is, when we arrive and basically get everything ready. And we'll give you a little bit of a behind the scenes. And I'll show you one extra little thing today, which I have never shown before on the stream. So a little bit of an exclusive today, which is something I only ever do when I'm in Biggleswade. And when I'm going to be there for like a little bit of time. But it's just an interesting little thing, just for where I put the wastewater basically. It's a neat little trick that I have. Don't really know the rules on whether it's a thing that I'm allowed to do or not, but it's not a problem, because I mean, compared to what other people do in the area, whew, I could give you some stories. I tell you, some of the stuff left behind by other people, absolutely shocking. And we've got somebody called Mason in, saying hi Mason, welcome to the chat, lovely to have you here. Yeah, so for those of you who wonder what van life is like, and when you just sort of live in the vehicle that you actually drive around with as well. Oh, lovely, nice speed bump. This is what it's like. You have to drive your whole home wherever you go. Sometimes that's good, because if you're going away for a little bit of a trip somewhere, obviously really good stuff. But if you're I hope everyone can hear me, by the way. I haven't done an audio check. I hope everyone can hear the sound okay. But yeah, it's the downside though is that if you want to do a short trip somewhere, you've still got to pack up your van and then pack it down again at some other point. So yeah, a little bit of a double-edged sword sometimes, but it's not the biggest job. Oh, thank you, Sienna. I appreciate your assistance there. I'll give the I'm running a little bit low on the wiper fluid. I think that's something that needs to be done then. It's a job for the list. So how has your day been, Sienna? And what about you, Ellie, if you're still about? Are you? I think I did ask if you've been okay today. I don't know if you heard me or if I've just missed it in the chat. There was a bit going on at the time, to be fair. You're an absolute gem, Sienna. Always lovely having you here. Well, we've got some people out for their Friday evening. Yeah, it's been quite a nice day. I'm going to go a different way. I'm going to elongate the trip a little bit. I could go left there and sort of head up through the back ways, but I'd rather be on the faster roads and the wider roads with the van. Oh, Ellie's back. Hi, Ellie. I was just asking how have you been? Have you had a good day? Oh no, that's awful to hear. I hope it dies down soon. I wish there was something we could do to help, but all I've really got is to try to distract you as best I can. Oh, I think I've missed a bit of Sienna's stuff. She said then I walked home and told you've done a bit of hula hooping, and I'm already in bed, all clean, ready for watching the stream. Probably the best place to watch the stream from, surely. Yeah, I can imagine it's kind of one of those things for you, Ellie, where it's just day by day you just try to get through it, and it's like my heart goes out to you, and I hope that the doctors can help you with that at some point and take that pain away for you. Are you waiting for your mum so you go to bed? Oh dear. I'd say teenagers these days have to be told, but I think teenagers of any generation had to be told to go to bed. I know I did. Oh dear. And I was like Gracie, I'm going to be honest, and I might get told to go to bed, and I'd do everything I could to avoid it. I was the right one. I still do the same a little bit, to be fair. It's going to be a little bit of a late one this evening, because as I say, hopefully Lucas will turn up. It's a matter of times I get the wrong name, because I'm just leaving with a friend called Luke, and I'm going to hopefully see a friend called Lucas in a little bit, and it's like them names are far too similar. Interesting though, Lucas's real name is Wukash, and I think that's way cooler than Lucas, but he changed it for because he's Polish, but he changed it for ease of English users. I'm like, what was hard about Wukash? Wukash is a wicked name. So yeah, I kind of want to call him Wukash, but I don't know, it seems a bit like it might be a bit presumptuous. Yeah, you do that, Ellie. You look after yourself, get yourself some sleep, and to be fair, if you can actually get the sleep, at least you won't be feeling the pain during that time. So that'd be good. Yeah, good night, Ellie. You take care of yourself. I wonder how many people of the, how many of our YouTube family will see in today's Sienna. It's quite a late one, so I don't know if we'll see that many of them. I imagine Gracie and Kat will probably not visit us. Some of the older ones might do. But I even catch out Sparker with these late ones, you know, sometimes. I often feel like if I can make the effort to actually know for sure when I'm going to stream and then tell people in advance, maybe it would go a little bit better. But I don't know, there's the kind of part of me that likes to keep everything really ad hoc. I don't like to stick to tight plans. And I know that I'd stress myself if I put myself on a time. Yeah, she's always such a gem, she really is. I'm honestly really happy to have someone like Ellie join us for the streams, and just, she really does add great value to the streams and to the chat. We could do with hundreds more like her, to be fair. And yourself, Sienna. Oh, there we go. I don't know if you heard that beep. That's the engine telling me about checking the AdBlue. I tell you, it just likes doing that on random occasions for no apparent reason. I've had it checked and it was just an intermittent issue with the pump or something, which isn't a problem, but it does like to just beep at me from time to time and go, get it checked. It's really annoying. Oh, Senna's asking how you are, Beef.
Good.
I don't know if you can hear Ethan, but he says he's good. He's just sat in the passenger seat, chilling.
Relaxing.
Relaxing, he says, yeah.
I actually find drives nice now. I don't get traffic stopped anymore.
Yeah. There you go.
I just look at them and sort of like relax and like half close my eyes. I'm all right. Which is quite nice.
Did you hear what he said, Sienna? I don't know if you can hear him over the sound of the engines. He's quite far away from me. And he's not mic'd up, to be fair. She's asking if you're tired after the eventful day and what was your highlight.
No.
Yeah, he used to get travel sick, Sienna, and well, he was a lot younger back then. We'd get like an hour and a half, 2 hours in, and you had to kind of stop and give him a break because he would start to feel really sick. And it was one of those things where we always sat him at the front so we could see where we were going. So what was your highlight, Ethan?
My highlight?
Yeah, Sienna was asking what was your highlight from the day? What was your favourite part of what's happened today?
I'm not sure. There's a lot of reasons.
I imagine big hug with Dad would probably be the highlight, surely.
Nah.
Nah. What?
Probably playing with Kai.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good lad, isn't he?
Yeah, he's nice.
Yeah.
You know what my least favourite part is then? It was going on that like roller coaster.
Oh yeah. So Ethan tried a virtual reality headset today. Is that your first time trying one?
No.
No, it's not his first time. But first time on a roller coaster on one?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he tried a roller coaster or two, and yeah, he said he didn't like that too much. That made you sick, didn't it?
It made me feel really sick.
Yeah, it made him feel sick.
It's weird because my eyes make it look like I'm moving and tilting in a certain way. And there's so many like, loops and stuff. But I wasn't actually doing that, and my body was like, no, you're not doing any of these movements. But my eyes were saying, I am.
Ah.
So it was like...
It's that contradiction of senses, isn't it?
Yeah.
I say moving, body says you're not. Hi Wayne, good to see you. We're great today. How are you? We've had a great Friday, to be honest. It's been a wicked bit of time. Yeah, that's right, Sin. I've seen quite a few people trying the virtual reality, and they're always like falling into something or like getting properly spooked. It's like the ones where people are watching the virtual reality and it's like the floor's dropping away from them and stuff, or they're on top of like the edge of a canyon, and you watch them like looking like they're going to fall down and completely freaked out. I did see a video recently of like cats reacting to like these kind of like three-dimensional drawings on the floor where it looks like it's a big hole, and the cat would sort of like we'd walking along, look down, see it's on this hole, and just kind of sprawl and kind of go well, like we're mental, thinking it was going to literally just plummet to its death.
When I was doing the virtual reality thing on the roller coaster,
Yeah.
it's really cool because there was like this T-Rex that was like chasing me.
Ah,
It kept trying to like bite me.
chased by a T-Rex.
And then
That sounds
obviously,
dangerous.
In a different roller coaster, there was this vampire, and it suddenly burst out of these doors, and in this time of like half a second, it kicked the front of the roller coaster, and I went flying back too far,
Ah,
and that really scared me.
yeah, that sounds scary. Wayne says he's good. Yeah, nice relaxing day. That's great to hear, man. Well, I had quite a relaxing sort of morning and early afternoon. I did get, well, I say that, I got out, I took my time, I had a bit of a chill, but I did get out, collect some firewood, and then I actually got some exercise done. Sienna, you'll be glad to know I did my sprints today. Got the full full set of 3 in today, which was really good, and I only felt a little bit sick after the 3rd one, so I was quite impressed with myself.
Feel sick.
Yeah, when you push hard enough for 20 seconds at a time and you keep going, you eventually start, if you've done it right, you start to feel a bit sick and queasy at the end. Yeah, you kind of like, it really messes with your system. And the first time I did it a while back, like I honestly, after the 2nd one, I thought I was going to puke up a lung, but like I'm much better now, and it does. The first 2 don't really affect me anywhere near as much. But yeah, but then like quick shower, bit of lunch, and then yeah, we then soon off to Luke's for a nice like sort of time over there. We've been there for a fair few hours, to be honest. It was really lovely. Is that Stephen we've got in? Hi Stephen, good evening to you. We are off to our home spot basically. So I'm a van lifer, been doing van life for nearly 5 years now, and driving my home up the A1 here. We're not far away now, a few minutes, 5 tops, and we'll park up in our usual spot as long as it's free and available, which it usually is, to be honest, but every now and then somebody is parked there. And the hope is to meet another van lifer, my friend Lucas, who will potentially provide me with a bit of firewood, and we'll almost certainly have a game of chess and just a little bit of fun. It'll be a while till he's driving, Sienna. unless you count me up the wall, in which case he's already started learning that.
Who's talking about?
Sienna said, Ethan, you'll be driving before you know it. I said, that's going to be a while unless you count driving me up the wall.
No,
That's your dad joke for you, but we will try to get the dad joke out when we arrive. That'll be one thing we need to do, isn't it, really?
yeah. Do what, Dad? Do I drive you up the wall?
Sometimes. I mean, that's kids' prerogative. They drive the parents up the wall. That's kind of like what they're supposed to do.
Maybe soon it'll be you.
I'll be honest. So you don't really do that much. I'm going to be honest. It's not. It's a very rare thing that you wind me up.
Maybe soon you'll be up the ceiling, Dad.
Yeah.
That'll be next.
Ooh. Well, once your brother hit teenager years, he was able to drive me up the wall a few times. So I'm wondering if you'll start taking like that route once you get to being a teenager. We never know. You never know. So it's like rolling the dice, that is. Or flipping a coin. I don't know what the odds are on you getting like a teenager who's going to be an absolute nightmare as opposed to one who takes it a bit chill. Well, we have modded chat. I don't know who sent that and whether it was something that needs to be modded or not, but I cannot check modded chat while I'm driving, so you will have to suffer being modded. I do apologise. Unless, of course, it was something that needs to be modded, in which case it serves you right. I honestly don't know. Dear me. Oh, Sienna got modded. Well, then you deserve being modded then, because I'm sure it was something rude. Oh, dear. So this is one of the reasons why we like the Biggleswade spot. We've got all these amenities here. We've got B&Q to our left. We've got like M&S with the food court. To the right, you've got the Lidl's. And Ethan's pointed out the McDonald's to the right there. Next to which, there's the drive-through there. Next to which I have actually stealth camped. And that was an interesting night, I can tell you that much. Cooking my food there. I think I did, I'm sure I had a bit of lamagin while I was on that one. I think that's what I had. But it was a really cold night and I nearly froze myself to death. And then this roundabout just in front of us here, I've slept on that one for a stealth camp too. That was one of my that's my longest ever live stream, I think, that one. Because I live streamed the entire thing. Well, I say the entire thing until I went to sleep, basically. And then I did do a little bit of a video in the morning, but I never uploaded that, I don't think, because I didn't get around to it. But I do have that somewhere, I think, on my phone. As you can probably guess, I've done a lot of stealth camps around this area. I did the Asda in Biggleswade as well. Oh, we have somebody in called Wonderful Horseshoe saying hi from Newcastle. Welcome, great to have you in. We're much more south than that, I will admit. Let's have a little look. Who's that there?
Lucas.
That is Lucas. He's already here. He's beaten us, but he's in the middle, like a rude boy.
Should I tell him off?
No, he'll move.
Is he going to move?
Yeah, he's seen that I've arrived, and he's gone. Oh, because he's probably in the process of messaging me. In fact, I think he has. Yeah, he literally messaged now, literally just before we turned up. He said, "You coming to the pocket park today?"
Yeah, I wondered that. Are we going to the pocket park?
And it's like, "Yep, we're here." Oi, 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 Lucas, what have you done? He has made that really difficult. I'm just gonna make sure I line this up exactly where I need to be. Yeah, that's all right. He's far enough over. Oh, but I have not done that well. The only thing with this vehicle is I don't have very good reversing lights. I'm going to be straight up about that. This vehicle is an absolute pain for that. But I think I'm there. There, that's all right. I like to be tight. Ooh, that'll do it there. Lovely.
Why have you got that on?
What on? The hazards?
Yeah.
Well, it's just when I'm reversing. And yeah, turn that inverter off then for me, please. We'll swing around. So I normally have another light with me, but I was in such a rush. This is why we was in a rush, because I didn't want him to turn up and think we weren't coming. So yeah, we're all good. Turn the lights off. And yeah, everything's good in the front here. Well, what I might do is just crack the windows so we don't get.
Does he know I'm going to be here?
No, he probably doesn't know you're here. So, because this was all arranged after the fact.
Hello, Lucas.
So yeah, do a quick pack down or pack up. I don't know what we call it. So, for the very poor lighting here. All right, dude. I'm going to be just streaming the pack down, and then I'll be ready in about
Hi, Lucas.
10. Give me about 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Cool?
yeah.
Cool. Good to see you, man.
Yeah.
I'll see you in a second.
What this do?
Beef's ready with his side. The lighting here is terrible. I do apologise. Can I actually turn on my? No, it won't let me have torch on while I've got the camera on. That's a bit of a pain. We will get more lighting on in a second. I do apologise, but we're literally going to put the. Ready?
Yeah.
Go. Get the. I've got to do this without much light and. There we go. I don't think you can even see what I'm doing there now, but well, you get the step out and then we'll get the torch on this. We'll get a light. Well, we've got some light inside. Right. Well, you figure it out, my fella. You've got it in your hands. Right. Leave it there for a second while I step up.
Yeah.
Right, then you get it in the right place while I turn the light on. You need to get it in a proper place.
Yep.
So he's going to put our step down. Just a bit further away from the van, just a tiny bit. There you go, perfect. Okay, he's got that the right way around. So we come on in. And yeah, just a couple of things really. So we just pop that down, it's just to stop them. I have this little thing in here which just stops the door of the fridge from basically swinging open. And then a quick pop of a hook and pull this out, and that's just there to stop the drawers from opening. This is like a little device of my own making. Just that bit goes in between two drawers, sort of like to keep it from moving side to side. And this little hook basically hooks into like a little ring down at the bottom, and then that slides up into a little hole that I made in the thing here. So then that all just kind of keeps it in place, and then it can't move unless I unhook it. And we just store that up here on top of the window frame, and that's out of the way. Yeah, and then Ethan will literally just get the bottles from here and put them back on the side. And I think the only other thing we have down is the speaker here actually, which again he'll just put on the side. But I did promise one weird extra thing today, so I'm going to get a light out on this. So I'll just hook a light up to there we go, put the light up here, and then I need to get a key. So we have our little store bits back here, and one of the things I have is some pipe work, and if I can get that down, there we go. Very handy little doors there. I said little, they're big old doors. And if the lighting is not terrible here, it kind of is, I do apologise. Let's move the light now. Need half decent lighting for the film work. Oh my god, that's stuck. How have I got that stuck there? There we go. I was doing it from the wrong side. So if I put my light up here on the branch, there we go. That's a better lighting. Do you know what would be really handy actually is the tripod. Beef, can you pass me my tripod? Ugh, tripod, please. Right. Thank you very much. That's gonna do wonders. There we go. And I can swing you around. You can see me. There we go. So I'll do that about there. I think that's going to be pretty good. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah. So we have this pipe here, which I basically just sling around this tree here. Put here, and then I've got a pipe which is just like basically grey water from the sink, which normally just goes on the road, and we park near a drain so it can just sort of go down. And anyone who's got a fuss about that, just bear in mind all of the stuff that comes off your car, like the heavy metals, and if someone's washing their car out on the street or on their driveway, and all those chemicals that are just going to go down onto the road, a little bit of literal biodegradable, because we use all biodegradable things, so a bit of biodegradable washing up liquid and some dirt from the dishes. It's not going to do any harm. And yeah, simple as that. But because there's no drain here, we have a bit of a problem with no, that isn't quite in the right place. There we go. Yeah, because there's no drain here, we have a bit of a problem with it kind of like just pooling in a place, which is not good for anybody's sense of smell. So that's job done. I'll give you a better look from up here. So we just literally have that come out from one of the parts and just go down into the ditch down here. And there's a ditch right down here. You can't really see it, but it just basically feeds the plants. And yeah, job done. So and then this is like just like the little bit beside the van, where essentially, if I give you a little look around, a little tour, just for anyone who hasn't seen the spot. So that's the way into the park there, and we don't block it up. We've got the front of the van here, but you can sort of see it's yeah, it's not bad. And then easy enough. I might just that a little bit better. There you go. And then yeah, so you've got the back of the van right here, and then literally you can see a lot of lights right now because there's a big car park over there, and they seem to have like a lot of lights in it. But let me change my lights, so I've got the spotlight on, but you can literally see we've just got this big park here, which we love. We've just got the sort of stable gate here, and then yeah, just got a big old green space. There's benches one side. It's a beautiful little spot, but we've got everything we need here. It's not connected to the retail park. No, that's a good question actually. It is not connected to that at all. Basically what happened is Biggleswade had like a huge section of like houses just built, like all new builds, pretty much doubling the size of the place, if not more. And they had to build lots of road around, and they came off the bit just the retail part, the retail area. They kind of made sure those were sort of dual carriageway roads, and they built all this bit off, and they had to like build like a bypass road with lots of roundabouts where then people could come off all the new build bits. And when they kind of did that, there was this bit of like spare ground that they couldn't do anything with. I feel like they couldn't, like, I figured they were like, if we build houses, then I was going to want it. We can't build access that well. And also they had to leave the road going quite far because there was a like a gas exchange building. So essentially they were left with this problem. What do we do with this little parcel of land? And you know what they came up with? We'll make a little pocket park. And it was quite beneficial for us because it meant there's this little dead end bit of road where nobody really needs to go, and people just use it for parking to go to the park. But there's like a lot of parking on the street here, so we're not causing any trouble for anybody. Nobody actually has a problem with us. We know a few locals and we talk to them, and there was actually, like, this place is, we've got a lot of story behind it. But the first time we turned up here, we very quickly realised there were the drug dealers in the area. There's a whole like underground of people dealing drugs in this area, and it was known by the police, it was known by the locals. Because we park here and I have cameras in the van, the big boss guys noticed that I like my cameras eventually, and they were like, they didn't like this, and they just decided they're not going to use this spot anymore. And eventually, after all the heat, they were like, no, we're not having this, and so they've stopped using it. So we've kind of scared away all the drug dealers and stuff. And we're like, we're doing a community service here. So yeah, but that's it. That's the pack down. That's everything basically done. So yeah. Please don't take this question the wrong way. I'm just curious, if you live van life full time, are you classed homeless? Interesting question, that. Interesting, right? Because this is a bit of a tricky one whenever I have to fill out forms and stuff with like, you know, government stuff and all that sort of thing. Now, I do use my parents' address for like a lot of things, and technically I think I might still even be on the electoral roll there. I'm not quite sure. I have like I've had conversations with police officers sometimes, and they'll ask me questions, and you know me, I'm always open about things, and they'll ask me my name and like my address, which I give them freely because they've only got to take about 2 minutes to look at my reg number and bring all that up on a file. So I'm like, there's no point not talking to them. So I just give them my name, give them my address, which is the registered address for this vehicle. And so, you know, I think technically I'm not homeless, but like I have, like with DWP and stuff like that in the past, had to say, no, I'm actually, I'm technically homeless and stuff like that. So it's a bit of a weird grey area one. Like I think I could definitely class myself as homeless, but also not, because I have like an address that I can register myself at. But I think if someone was to like try to prove that I live there, that'd be really hard, because probably the rules about whether you can say you live in a place is to do with how many days you stay there. And while I do sometimes park on the driveway and stay in the van, I don't stay in the building. And I'm like, I don't know. That's a real grey area for me. So it's a really interesting question, Nope. It's not a rude one at all. It's actually a really fair cop question. So bravo to you for thinking of asking it. But honestly, I don't have a legit answer. Note saying, yeah, I thought you might have had some kind of post address. Thanks for answering. I was just no. If you're curious about anything about the van life, you ask it, my man. I tell you, that's just what we're here to do half the time. You know, I'm a pretty open book with a lot of things, to be fair. Superhero for keeping the streets safe. I don't know about that. I'm not running around in me with my underwear outside my trousers, but I do wear a cape from time. No, I'm joking. I don't wear a cape from time to time. Anyway, I'm going to call it there. I know it's only been 35 minutes and we haven't done a lot, but I'm going to say goodbye. Oh no, wait, yeah, dad joke. Ethan says dad joke. He's even got them out for me. Like I've not even noticed them. He's got the dad jokes out. So we'll do dad joke and then we're going to call it. Okay. So here we go. Dad joke of the day.
Let's see what it is.
Pop it out. Dad joke.
I should always go dad joke like that.
Because you've got to go dad joke like that. You've got to give it the energy it deserves, because it's going to be a good dad joke. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one this time.
It's going to be cringe.
It's not. Like coming in, like sneaking in, like you can.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. We've got the sun in. I'll tell you. Oh, best part of my day. The big hugs. Right. What's a ninja's favourite type of shoes? Sneakers.
Oh
That's
God.
really American, isn't it? Because it wouldn't work into trainers, would it? What's a ninja's favourite type of shoes? Sneakers. That's terrible. Dear.
Wait.
Needs intro music. That's true. Ethan should have got out his keyboard and give us some intro music. You are dead right, Sienna. He's let the side down, hasn't he? He could have spent that time while he's waiting for me to do all the pipe work. He could have been doing that. Yeah, it's too late now. It's too late now. Great idea, though, Sienna. Right. So come on, Beef. Let's say goodbye together. Yeah. Have a great night, everybody. Thanks for popping in and for the great questions, Nape, as well. That was really cool. Obviously, we'll see you tomorrow. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. Ethan won't be here, but I'll be here with you guys. We'll do a longer one and we'll enjoy some time together. Thanks very much. In the meantime, have fun.